God almighty. If you don't raise it up, I'm gonna slug you in the Got it all handled, guys. While you're playing house, I got her handled.
Cool. What's your point of your story?
Clonk! Went the big 440. This car, without a doubt, will be the most stunning car at any car show it goes to. The way I have the shop now set up looks a little bit different than the factory, but it's the exact same process. With the shop crane, I can lower the car down around the front suspension, rear suspension, put it all together just as the factory did, roll it straight forward to the bin pack side-by-side hoist, raise it up in the air, tighten up all the loose ends, lower it back down, roll it inside the assembly room, and all of a sudden we're ready to put interior glass and moldings on.
It's going quite well considering we had to look for a few parts. I'm excited. It's going real well.
It's funny because when I was a kid, I did quite a few motors in my different cars. And the way to do it was to raise the car up in the air on jack stands or logs, whatever you had, take the hood off and take the motor and dive it in from the top. It was a lot of work. You usually beat the hell out of your firewall and all the aprons around it. I kind of wish I knew then what I knew now, and I probably would have tried to duplicate the factory even back then. Basically, everything went pretty well. There's a few modifications I need to make to the engine cradle so that we can make it more adjustable. I think it'd make lowering the car down and lining everything up a little bit easier if that was adjustable. But basically, we're done with that now. So we're gonna put the wheels and tires on the car, roll it forward to the hoist, lift it up in the air, and button up the undercarriage on it. Our 71 CUDA is supposed to have the 15.7 Rally with the Goodyear Polyglass GT60 tires on it. The tires aren't here yet, so I'm gonna use the wheels and tires from the Daytona Charger, put them on there just so I can roll the car around and get it back into the assembly room. Now
Look out, big boys! Look out, big boys! Look out,
Jack
big boys!
goes under.
Woo, woo, woo.
Royal steering, that's all I can say is royal steering. All right.
Our town. Is that a good thing on the flywheel?
God almighty. If you don't raise it up, I'm gonna slug you in. Why didn't you ask if it was a good thing?
Did you poop a little?
You better check your depends, fool. You just dumped them. Oh, man. Why'd you put a piece of... That's like a splitting maul, you brain. You're just stupid.
Give me that piece of wood.
Yeah. How's that, friend?
Good. Royal, did you leave the transmission in neutral?
Marcus? I got it.
Just check.
Got it all handled, guys.
If I check it,
While you're playing house, I got her handled.
Cool.
See, if you didn't have those clips in there, that thing would fly out. Why'd you say why would I lie? The guys start drilling me on making sure that I got the drive shaft installed right. I don't know who they're talking to. This has happened to me before. This isn't my first time to the fair, okay? So I told them about the time me and little Tammy C was coming back from Marcola in my Charger, and the U-joints came apart at $120. We're driving back. I said, that's the kind of church we ought to get married in. I like that little church. She says, what makes you think we're getting married? Well, because a few weeks ago, you said you wanted to get married. Yeah, well, we're a little young, aren't we? Okay. Perhaps you haven't met the gas pedal yet. Boom! I hit the gas pedal, I holds it to the floor.
What's your point of your story?
Clonk! Went the big 440. Collab-bop! Went the 440. Kabong! 120 miles an hour, the yoke let go of the back end. After the drive shaft comes out, it takes about 1.5 miles to coast to a stop. I look over and say, hey, now listen, don't start. Bam, the door's shut. She's out and walking home. Good. Okay, Josh.
Huh.
778, I believe that is the right-hand side, and 779 is the left-hand side. They should be labeled too, like it should say R. Yeah, see? 778 or
here's the left.
779 left.
All right. I think one side goes one way and one side goes another. Okay. There's. We're doing these cars perfect. We are doing them exactly the way the factory did, only 40 years later. Everything is built out for the 71 CUDA. It's ready for its final assembly. People say they're out there doing it right. People are bragging that they're the man. Are they? Because I got a quadruple black 71 344 speed CUDA sitting right there that says we are. You've got quadruple black. That means you got a black leather interior, you got a black car, you got a black billboard, and a black vinyl top. It's a 340 with a shaker hood on it, rear window louvers, rear spoiler. What else can you add to it? This car, without a doubt, will be the most stunning car at any car show it goes to. Probably one of the most stunning cars in the world.
This station will remain on the air day and night.